Please join me in congratulating the 2026 Business Person of the Year recipient, Dr. Mohamed Lachemi, President and Vice Chancellor, Toronto Metropolitan University.
Good evening, all. I want really to thank the members of the Board of Trade. This is truly an honor for me. I accept this honor on behalf of my university and all of the people on our team who have had part in building great relationship with the community here in Brampton. And I'm also very happy to be joined this evening by members of my team. And you deserve this award. Roberta, Christian, Teresa, Matt, Michael, and Sharanjit. This award should have been awarded to you. None of this would have been possible without your dedication, talent, and support. Big thank you from my heart. This city and the community have become very special to me. People ask me how our university in Brampton came to have such great partnership. As I mentioned in the video, 10 years ago, I didn't have no clue about what is needed to be done here in Brampton. I have been living in the Peel region for the past 28 years, but I did not have a great knowledge about Brampton. And I'll tell you that a little bit story about how all this started. I can tell you now, when I walk on the streets of Brampton, people will stop me just to thank me for what we have done here in Brampton. My response is always to tell them, this is your work and dedication. And because of the talent that we have here, we have achieved a lot. Even when I travel internationally, people are talking about the medical school in Brampton. I'll give you actually just an example. I was past few days in Mombasa, Kenya, and Addis Ababa in Tanzania. And I was invited by the Aga Khan network to deliver talks to students. I have not mentioned the medical school, but a number of people stopped me talking about the new medical school in Brampton. I had a person by the name of Marva Hadley. She's one of the leaders of the Aga Khan Education and Services in Geneva. She was also visiting there. And she came to thank me about the medical school in Brampton because she's originally from Brampton. And she thanked me particularly about the work that we do to attract Black students to our medical school because she's from the Black community. And that was something very special for me to hear from her. She has been living in Switzerland for many, many years, but when she heard about the work that we are doing in Brampton, she expressed her gratitude to TMU and the work we do here. To explain why and how this started, I will refer to the saying that every good project begins with a good conversation. And that conversation happened exactly 10 years ago. I was in my first month as president of TMU. I received a call from Bill Davis. I didn't know Bill Davis before that, but I knew of him. As you know, he's the late Premier of Ontario. And as you know, he was Brampton's #1 cheerleader. He really believed in the city of Brampton. The city of Brampton, at that time, 10 years ago, had put together a blue ribbon panel to bring university campus to the city. Bill Davis was co-chair of the panel, along with J. Paul, who of course is the new CEO of the. Mr. Davis called me to say, not just to say, but to suggest strongly, actually, that our university should be talking to the Brampton panel. And he told me why Brampton would be a great place for a university campus. As you may know, he was very convincing. And I was very convinced after that conversation that we had an opportunity to do something in Brampton. We put together a proposal, and the provincial government then, Liberal, approved the campus. The Liberals then lost the election, and the campus was sidelined. We didn't give up. That's what we do at TMU. But Bill Davis stayed on the case. He became a friend and a wonderful mentor to me. I learned a lot from him. Our university kept working with Brampton to look for opportunities to partner, and eventually they came. Those opportunities resulted in 4 amazing entities. The Roger Cybersecure Catalyst. Brampton is the capital for cybersecurity training, innovation, and more than that in the country. The Brampton Innovation Zone, of course, the School of Medicine, and the Integrated Health Centers. The first one is named after 407 ETR. The credit for these accomplishments goes in large part to 3 leaders. Bill Davis, who provided the seed that brought us to Brampton. Premier Ford, for the leadership and support that turned the vision into reality. And Mayor Patrick Brown, who is the driving force on the ground, working alongside us to bring strategy and ambition for Brampton to life. I will give you one secret about the success. One of our secrets to succeed in working with Brampton is that we made very clear to bring on board people who have deep roots here, people from the community. And I'll give you just an example. When we were doing our community consultations as we plan our School of Medicine, that was in the middle of COVID. We went to the largest Sikh Gurdwara in the city where they organized a tour for me. They said, remember that Friday afternoon, they said they had never had a president of a university come to meet with them and have tea with them. They gave me a tour, and the person who gave us the tour was Shahanjit core. It's no coincidence that Sharanjit was the first person we hired when we received approval from the provincial government for our medical school. And she's now the chief administrative officer of the school. Finding that talent from inside the community and empowering that talent brings the expertise and connections you need to win. And it was crucial to making sure that we were going to be opening a medical school of Brampton by people from Brampton. And of course, I want to thank the city councils, members of councils who are here today, the people of Brampton, for giving our university the opportunity to grow, to serve this community, to make a difference. One thing that I will tell you, as I'm finishing my term as a president at the end of 2026, we are just getting started here in Brampton, and TMU will be in good hands. Our next president, Roberta, starting in January 2027, will take this to a much higher level. Thank you very much again, and it's really a pleasure. Have a good night.